What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, coming to you today with my Raw reactions. And what a Raw it was. Now, I thought that Kalisto winning the United States Championship was mind-blowing. Who the hell ever would have thought that was going to happen? I mean, we all seen Kalisto win on SmackDown. He beat Alberto Del Rio in the non-title matchup. The motherfucker comes back on Raw and rolls him up and beats him again. New United States Championship! And think of how good that is for Kalisto! I mean, who held that belt previously? Alberto Del Rio, former world champion. John Cena, former world champion. Seth Rollins, former world champion. Three of the biggest names in the business have held that title, and now Kalisto. Didn't I just say 2 or 3 weeks ago? They were gonna push Kalisto. Singles push right to the top. And it was a pretty good match, too. I'm actually really glad Alberto Del Rio is out of the United States title picture because he was never one of my faves. And not that he's bad, he puts on good matches, it's just his personality. It bores me. I'm like, fucking do something cool. Like when he used to come out with the cars and be real arrogant and shit. I liked that in the beginning. But now, you bore me, Del Rio. Do something more fun, fuckface. Okay, let's talk about the beginning of Raw. The entire roster, except for the girls, are all out on the stage, and out comes Vince McMuffin and Step On Me. And why are these two waddling to the ring, and why are all the superstars up on the stage? Because Vince McMahon, is gonna have a 1 versus all match tonight. The entire roster against Roman Reigns. Oh, good. So we're gonna get to watch Roman Reigns bury the entire WWE. Yeah, make him look strong. Yeah. Fuck this shit. Why? Why do we have to do that? That's too stupid. We don't want to see Roman bury the entire roster, right? I want to see Roman be a strong champion, but the bitch don't gotta bury everybody, especially when the some bitch can't stop smiling. You know, and the way they even set up this 1 versus all bullshit has me a little bit scared because Bray Wyatt, he's out there saying once again, anybody but Roman. And then Roman comes out and he's like, yeah, well, what if I happen to win the Royal Rumble? You know, they're trying to foreshadow the fact that he's gonna bury the entire roster. Vince McMahon and Stephanie are like, oh, no. Dolph Ziggler, it's his time. Maybe Kevin Owens, yeah, that'll be great, yeah. But Roman's just standing there cocky and arrogant, thinking he's gonna take the Royal Rumble again. Vince McMahon counters back with, well, what if we put Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble? And Roman Reigns is just like, put him up. I got courage. I'm not afraid of Brock Lesnar. Really, you cowardly lion? Really? All right. I guess he's got to play the badass. I'm always telling him to play the badass, so he's not going to be afraid. So then that segment ends, which brings us into our first matchup of the evening. The Mohawk motherfucker Shitmas taking on Dean Asshole. And they battle to a double count out. Now, here was a good match that I actually wanted to see who the hell's going to win. And there's no fucking winner. Because Dean Ambrose slams Sheamus' head into the solid steel ring post outside of the ring. And then Sheamus is bleeding solid steel blood. Attitude Era back confirmed. Attitude Era's back confirmed. I actually seen Sheamus' head smack against the ring post. Why would you do that? Why do you want to hit your head against solid steel? Too stupid. You're not supposed to be bleeding out there, you pale bastard. And then, of course, Kevin Blowens has to come out and attack Dean Ambrose, which leads to Dean Ambrose cutting one hell of a promo where he's talking about how he's going to beat the shit out of Kevin Owens. And I'm still thinking that they're setting up a match between these two at the Royal Rumble, maybe a 3-way with Neville Devil, Big Ear Dumbo bitch. I'm kind of hoping something like that. I want a 3-way. I mean, I don't want a 3-way. I mean, there's gonna be a 3-way. Not with Renee Young, because Renee Young was then feeling Dean Ambrose's pulse, and he's like, I'm still alive, I'm still breathing. But she's like feeling them all up, and I'm like, this is like the beginning of a porno. Leak the damn sex tape already! So then some interesting shit went down with Heyman and Vince McMahon and Stephanie, where Paul Heyman is like, Brock Lesnar doesn't want to be in the Royal Rumble. And this man's like, why the fuck not? It's history, you fucking walrus. Paul Heyman says, no. The winner of the Royal Rumble will go on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And I'm thinking, well, now there's a twist. This is what they're going to do, isn't it? They're going to have the winner of the Royal Rumble get the privilege to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And I'm like, no, don't do that. That's too stupid. That's not like something that you want to win. I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, I don't want to win the Rumble. Fuck yeah, I'll sit this one out this year. I don't want to fucking fight Brock Lesnar. I'm a tough guy. I'd like to wrestle pretty much anybody in the WWE, but Brock Lesnar would beat my ass. So I think I'll sit this one out, Vince. All of a sudden, Stephanie's like, let's talk about this later. Let's talk about this later. She brings them into the private room, which we get to see a little bit of later on because they didn't kick out the cameraman, even though it's a private conversation. Duh. Well, that's good. We got to see the conversation where Paul Heyman is still insisting that Brock Lesnar says, no, I won't be in the Rumble. I'm Brock Lesnar and I'm too big and I'm not going to be in the Rumble. And Stephanie McMahon's like, are you too stupid? We own the contract, asshole. And if we want Brock Lesnar in the Rumble, Brock Lesnar's going to be in the Royal Rumble. Paul Heyman's like, all right, Dan. Who else thinks that Brock Lesnar's going to come out later on tonight in the 1 versus all match and go boy mode and wreck the entire roster? Sure as shit. That's what's going to happen. Later on in the main event, Vince McMahon comes out. A couple guys from the roster, The Ascension, Kevin Owens, New Day, Stardust. So intimidating, that Stardust. They're all out there, and they're all ready to fight Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns had the longest interactions with Kevin Owens, which was cool, because I'd like to see a match like that. Roman Reigns defending against Kevin Owens. They're just giving it away for free during a 1 versus all match on Monday Night Raw. And then Roman starts getting dominant, starts beating down everybody. So Vince McMahon's like, no, he's doing good, damn it. Everybody get in there and start kicking his ass. They're all kicking his ass, Sheamus, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. No, this is terrible. Why would Brock Lesnar come down to save Roman Reigns? Brock Lesnar comes running in, and like I said, boy mode. He starts taking everybody to Suplex City. Penis to butt suplex. And then a penis to penis suplex onto Sheamus. Flips that fucker right over his shoulder. He levels everybody, except Roman Reigns is laying right there, and he scoops him up and nails him with the F5. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because if it was going to be a Mega Powers, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, people are pissed. That would have been pure shit. Am I right or wrong? Let me know in the comments below. Lesnar is not a good guy. Lesnar is not a bad guy. Lesnar is a I'm going to beat the fuck out of you guy. And that's what he did. So Lesnar's walking up the stage and he's laughing. Suplex City, bitch. Roman Reigns is laying in the ring laughing too. I'm like, you just got F5'd, you fuckface. What the hell are you smiling about? You're supposed to be salty as a pretzel, you prick. Duh. They had Chris Jericho's highlight reel, and Jericho started talking about how he's going to win the Royal Rumble and stuff, which is, believable. Jericho's a top guy. He'd be 7-time champ if he did. But of course, the New Day's got to come out. Now, remember, New Day and Jericho were pretty good last week, except for that Rudy Tooty, Fresh and Fruity Booty stuff, right? But this segment was borderline bullshit. I think they kind of dropped the ball on this one. Okay, can't win them all. We still like them. They're still awesome, right? Usos come out and start flapping their gums about how they're tag team of the year, and it basically set up a match between New Day and the Usos, and the Usos win non-title matchup. So I'm pretty sure now that's setting up for us to see Usos versus New Day at the Royal Rumble. Am I right? Probably. We're supposed to have Charlotte take on Brie Mode. Brie Bell is supposed to go up against Charlotte, but no! Oh my God! It's National Kiss a Ginger Day! Instead, it's National Get Your Ass Kicked by a Ginger Day! Out comes Becky Lynch! Becky Lynch starts kicking the crap out of Charlotte, which leads Ric Flair to call off the match. Charlotte's in no position to be facing Brie now. She just got beat up by Becky Lynch, right? And then people were pissed. And Ric Flair called some guy ringside a fat boy. Oh, how I wish I was the fat boy to be called fat boy by the Nature Boy. What an honor. Feel privileged, fuckface. And then backstage, Becky Lynch was getting all emotional, probably on her period or something. Then we have the Social Outcasts are supposed to take on the Wyatt family. And I'm thinking to myself, well, are we just going to establish the Social Outcasts now as a job squad and they're going to get their asses beat by the Wyatt family? Not really. I don't know what the fuck happened here. They started having a match, and then all of a sudden, now comes Ryback, and Ryback starts beating up the fucking Wyatt family, and then the Wyatt family disappear, and it was the shittiest segment. It was poop. Grimm's shit segment of the week was that one, because they failed it. Just a Big Loser, JBL, intro to video package about the first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame for the class of 2016, and it's none other than Showtime, folks, the Icon Stink. That means the Hall of Fame is gonna stink this year, with Stink being the first inductee. That fucker smells like fish farts. He's going in there to stink up the joint. Woo! No, I'm just kidding. Sting totally killed it in his career. The cornerstone of the WCW for 20 plus years. They're putting his ass into the Hall of Fame, which is pretty awesome. But it also kind of makes some people sad, because does that mean that the Stinger's not going to wrestle no more? Well, maybe he'll fight The Undertaker still at WrestleMania. People have done that before. They've wrestled after going into the Hall of Fame, right? I'm pretty sure. Doesn't mean you're done. So maybe we'll still see Sting in a matchup in the future. Oh, and finally, last and certainly least, Stardust gets his ass beat by Hepatitis O'Neil in the feud that nobody gives a fuck about. Does anybody care about this fucking feud? It's basically Titus vs. Stardust gotta pee. Titus vs. Stardust gotta pee. And I like both those dudes. Why are they not making me interested in their feud? Come on! Everybody says, oh, the booking is so bad. No, seriously. I like Stardust is good. Titus O'Neil is good. How come those two dudes can't make me care about their feud? They're failing it. This is where you can't pin the blame on WWE. Sometimes you gotta pin the blame on the superstars. And I like both those dudes. Come on, guys, step it up. Make me care about your feud, please. Because they're putting you out there every week. They're giving you the time. Make me entertained. That's what I want to see from you two. Because I like you guys. I really do. I want to know what you guys thought of the show. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought of Raw. I like to read your view. And I thank you for watching my Raw reactions. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Grim out!